where we can laugh and play. And what does that go? And I say, hey, da-da-da-da, something today, but I don't want to play. Oh, that song was so sickening. So sickening. Okay, moving on. Is it a tit or quit? The road to the golden boot. BOOTZ. What's the titty, baby? Salina here with another episode of Tit or Quit, the road to the golden boot. We are on episode 4 and we are just moving along this season, aren't we, bitch? Oh my goodness. So let's get it popping. But first, very Julie Chen, bitch. But first, time for some housekeeping. Housekeeping! Yes, baby. First of all, I just want to say thank you for bearing with that last episode. Y'all know I was in Australia and I know the quality was wild, but you guys were actually really nice to me in the comments and with the feedback. Y'all were like, bitch, we don't give a fuck. We just want to watch. We just want to hear what you have to say. And like, that just means so much to me. And to be honest, like when I be reading the comments that next day, I'm like, whoa, y'all are really like vibing with this and like rocking with me. So that means so much. Cause you know, there's so many drag race review shows. There's so many fucking bitches, all the same fucking shit. Everyone got their opinions, girl. But I like that we can just come here, have a good time, kiki like two girls on the couch, bitch. Like that's really the vibe here. Like I ain't trying to drag nobody. I ain't trying to like be a voice to start no drama, bitch. That's not what it's about. We are just here to key about the realness of what's going on, all right? Because I know you guys be going home and talking to your girlfriends and be like, bitch, you see what this bitch is wearing? And it's a key. It's not to hurt no one's feelings or anything. So that's what all we're here to do is just have a little good time with the golden boot, bitch. And mind you, like, speaking about the quality, honey, so I got myself this professional ass green screen, bitch. It comes out the ground. I go like this. And it was not cheap, but I got it, bitch. I got my little lights. I need a new ring light. I don't feel like this light is really like giving me the gloriousness that I deserve. You know what I mean? But we're working on it. I also got a microphone. Peekaboo. Oh, peekaboo. But I'm fucking loud, y'all. So I don't know. It might be clipping. It might be too loud for this microphone. I'm gonna use the iPad sound. I'm gonna use the microphone sound. We're figuring it out, ho. Okay. So bear with me again as we move forward and we try. I'm not on the road to the golden boot. I'm on the road to the good quality. You know what I mean? Like that's all we're trying to do right in life is just have that good quality life, baby. So let's do this together, bitch. Today, the big announcement came out. I have a brand new single coming out on February 16th. You can pre-save right now. Go hit the link down below, baby, in the little description area. Go pre-save my single. It's called BOOTZ because, you know, what we're here to do, honey, is give away a boot. So I made a song, honey. Let's go. Golden boot, bitch. Ooh, and also today I'm giving Lucy LaDuca, let loose. I said let loose. You're holding on my titties, baby. What's the use? Remember when she was like, baby, let loose. Baby, let loose. No, my favorite thing about Lucy LaDuca is when she was doing this. I'm the queen of the thunder. It was the fist pump, bitch. The fist pump, right? Then the fist pump left just sends me. I live for it so much. So today I'm giving Lucy LaDuca's confessional look. You know, she just wore a little chain and thing, but you know, I gotta represent my BOOTZ, bitch, my new single. Make sure you go and pre-save. Click the link. It really helps me out and gets the numbers rising up. You know, we see the Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj beef, girl. It's all about the numbers. While we are all entertained by the drama and the beef, they are out here getting streams and making coin, bitch. So a bitch like me is nowhere near that. But a girl can dream, and it starts with you guys supporting me. So you're already doing that by being here on this channel, watching this video. If you can go click that link, help a girl out. Let's keep it pushing. One last thing, talk about supporting a bitch. Go ahead and vote for me for a queer tea, honey. I am up against my sisters, Lux Noir London, Marsha, Mistress, and like, girl, I want to see all 3 of them on All Stars. I want to see myself on All Stars too, because that's the category. It's a future All Star. So like, it's whoever you want to see on All Stars. And we all want to see all of us on All Stars. But that's why I'm saying this is not an All Star, future All Star award. This is a popularity contest. And I need to prove to these bitches I can beat them. So let's go vote for EsTitties, queertea.com/queertees, and vote for me every single day until February 2nd to win the queer tea, honey. And now let's get into the episode. Mind you, last week, because it was so crazy and there were so many looks and I was in Australia, I couldn't really delve in as hard as I wanted to. So this week we're bringing back Say Their Names, Say Their Names, Say Their Names. And I'm going to introduce the Golden Chancla this week. Yes, honey, the Golden Chancla. Chancla! Pow! Some ass whoopings happening tonight when I explain what the magic of Chancla. So stay tuned. Now, let's jump into Tit or Quit episode 4. The runway's giving every share everywhere all at once. Now, share, icon, diva, a lot of cultural appropriation back in the day. It was just of the times, bitch. I can't excuse no one for nothing, but that's what it was. And this bitch is a superstar. Like, this bitch has been working. She still continues to work. I mean, burlesque, honey, wagon wheel walk too, see, bitch. Or what did, what's her name say? I'm great. I'm great. What in the Muppets? It was so sickening. Anyways, Cher, honey, icon, diva, straight hair, 80s, 70s, 60s, model, boom, ha, diva, I believe in love after love. Has there been a Cher musical? I think there was. I believe or something like that. I don't remember. Anyways, Cher. I'm excited. It's very giving, very Bob Mackie, and we know that the girls love to wear Miss Bob Mackie. So let's see what y'all had to say. Okay, baby. So the top tit of the week question. Tell me what you think about. Every time they say Q, I just want them to go question. Very question. Like, I got a Q, honey. I got a question, bitch. So Q is the top tit of the week, running in 97%. Tit and 3% quit. Now, bitch, we haven't had 100% yet, but this is probably the best score so far for tit or quit on this entire series. Will we get 100% this season? I don't know, because some of y'all are a little fickle. And listen, the EsTitties committee is a little dizzy. I'll give you that much. Like, we are those bitches at the end of the day, the committee, but we have some members, they're still trying to get their GED. Let's say that much. You know what I mean? And it's no shade. We love you, bitch. We got you. We need someone holding us down. Oh my God, not me reading y'all. Okay, anyways, let's move forward. So Q got a 97% tip, bitch. I mean, you can't knock it. This is sickening. This is gorgeous. It's very Cher. Like, you know, Cher is known for those headpieces and the giant. She's a drag queen at the end of the day, but like, she is so skinny and statuesque. Like, it really helps if you got that kind of body to sell this shit. So Q looks fabulous. I think like the white stripes widening out. I think Michelle Sarah Gellar said that, the judge this week. She said that, and it like widens out. It's like such a beautiful detail that the dress already had. So the fact that she decided to make it like just exactly like that is gorgeous. It was just beautiful all around. Q is proving to be one of the best like costume designers of the franchise for the most part. I remember when Bianca on her season was making her own looks, like it was so sickening because we're like, this bitch comes from Broadway, this bitch makes costumes. So like, it's giving that and it's showing in her drag. It's just really cool. Oh shit, say their names.
I understand.
Jiggly Caliente's out here giving tits, honey, very Saint-Tropez, bitch. So you know that's an honor to get a tip from Miss Jiggly. Congratulations, Q. Top tit of the week, baby. Let's move on to the next. Up next, we have Tsunami Muse. Yes, baby. She had 95% tit and a 5% quit. 95%, bitch, like I'm saying, Q and her, like, they are at the top. Even Nymphia, like, she almost got 100 last week for her design challenge. Like, this is so insane. The fact that 100% tits could be possible is just like, woo, it's exciting on my titties, bitch, okay? Tsunami looks gorgeous. We cannot deny, bitch. She looks so stunning. These wings, at first, it reminded me of Luxe Noir London's design challenge when she made the wings out of glue that was falling apart backstage before the runway. But it didn't fall apart on stage. She will tell you that, okay? It was giving that, like, I was like, oh my God, these fairies are from the same universe. So it was so, and I mean, obviously Cher did it first at the end of the day, but it's so gorgeous. I think she looks so sickening. Her photos that she posted on Instagram made my pussy a little wet. Like, it is just so flawless. The fringe that she used for this front half and for the hair, it's like, it's not fringe you find at Santee Alley. Like, this is some expensive ass beaded shit. Like, it was just so, and like, I think I saw Marco Monroe post that they 3D printed these wings themselves. The fact that those things didn't break in her suitcase or on the way to the Drag Race from New York, or maybe from LA, because It was 3D printed here. I don't know. The fact that this bitch would pull this shit out, 3D printed shit. So let me tell you, sometimes 3D printing things are very weak. There's someone who makes me earrings sometimes, and they're 3D printed acrylic shit, and they be breaking left and right, bitch. And I'm like, I can't have nothing nice. And I think it's because I'm a bull in a china shop, first and foremost. But 3D printed shit just be breaking, and those wings look so delicate. So I'm like, bitch, the fact that those survived the trip, you win. Top tit. Let's keep pushing forward. No boots for Tsunami this week.
I understand.
Say their names. Robin Fierce gave Tsunami a tit this week, baby. That's right. She said she got some bad bitchery going on with these wings, bitch. Gorgeous. Now we have Nymphia Win with 94% tit and a 6% quit. Baby, 94%. These 90s A+s, bitch, are so iconic. Like, if I were a queen on the season and I had stumbled upon this little review show, I'd be like, bitch, I want some 95%, 96, 97. That's sickening. Bitch, the committee's out here giving tits left and right, and Nymphia definitely deserves this one. She looks gorgeous. I mean, one could argue that it's a little, I mean, it's just giving body, but like, Plastic Tiara gives body all the time, and bitch, I will sit here and rub my pussy to it because, like, she's so fucking gorgeous. And Nymphia here looks, I love when a girl is giving body, like their real midsection. Like, I can't give midsection, bitch. I got all this going on. So, you know, I gotta give a little bit of mystery to trade. From the chest up, they're giving shaven and twink. Why did I say twink? Oh my God, I almost threw up. From here up, I'm giving boy, but from here down, it's manly, bitch. All the way down, everywhere, down to my toe, bitch. It's manly. It's just so disgusting. Why am I talking? Oh my God. Anyways, I love when a queen who's using the real midsection, like for a crop situation, also wears with the pads. So it's always interesting to see how they cover up the line of their tights. And it's also, I find it really cool depending on how big they want to go with their pads. A skinny bitch don't got to go that far. When you're thicker like me, like if I wanted to go crop with bare belly out, I need to pad a little more because I'm not cinching myself. With a lot of girls like this, they don't got to do much because the skinny illusion's sickening. But she has a little sliver of a pad and it's just so effective. It's so gorgeous. It really just gives her more womanly like shape, because there's a lot of queens who don't wear no pads and don't wear no corset, and it looks like a woman's face on a boy body. You know what I mean? It's very Peter Panties. So this, I thought she did really nice. The proportions are gorgeous. And the look is sickening. The headpiece, the wings were, those wings are very classic drag. Those wings always remind me of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And when a girl whips these out at the club and they start twirling, bitch, you can't help but be like, yes, diva. She's twirling with those little wing things. I always feel bad when there's like a baby queen and their entire outfit is just those little wing things. And they're like, I'm gonna give it to these bitches tonight. And they just come out in like a t-shirt and they're like, we've all seen it. If you go to drag shows, baby, there's always the baby queen who's like, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. Fucking Dumbo, bitch, trying to fly away. Anyways, Nymphia, this is great. I mean, 6% quit. I don't know why they would quit it. I mean, I feel like, okay, because I'm like a secret hater. You know what I mean? Like, I love the girls and I love Drag Race, but I'm a secret hater inside, right? Like, I have the thoughts in the back of my head that are like, bitch, fuck this fucking bitch. Like, she could just walk out with no fucking... I'm a secret hater. And I feel like the STD committee, we got a lot of secret haters too sometimes, so they just be wanting to hit quit to be like, fuck that bitch. Which is so true, and it's such a real emotion and a real feeling. So I understand, honey. Give that secret quit, bitch. Pow.
I understand.
Someone who gave this a tit is... Brrr, ding. She plays tit or quit. Isn't this so fun? Like, she'll message me sometimes while she's watching and just be like, girl, and I'm like, oh my God, girl, totally. And I'm like, I love that the queen lives for the queens and she's out here playing tit or quit. So Nymphia, you got a tit this week from her. Congratulations, baby. All right, now we have Plain Jane at 91% tit and 9% quit. Did you guys watch the pit stop with Trixie and Kimora Hall? I love how Kimora knew every single detail of every single outfit. She's like, oh, that's from the Grammy red carpet, the Tuesday after Cher took a shit in the porta potty from the back trailer. Like, literally, Kimora knew every single detail for every single Cher moment. I love fans who ride that hard. Cause like in a perfect world, I have fans who know the color of my areolas are on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, I love when people are so diehard that they know every single detail and reference, especially for the old queens, which especially for like Kimora, like she's not that old. So for her to be such a stan of Cher, which, you know, typically it's like the older gays who have the knowledge of this about Cher. I love that Kimora is educated. She's going to be teaching the rest of the generations to come. And I just love that that exists for us because, you know, our community needs these people who know this stuff. Like, people who know the lore and the secret hidden clues about the red ruby slippers from Dorothy the Explorer, not Dorothy, from Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. Like, people who know about those shoes, because they, apparently there's like a couple of them made and only certain people have them. Like those faggots who know that shit, you're very necessary and we need you. So I thank you and I bow down to y'all bitches because we need y'all for gay history. Like, we need that, bitch. Let's get back on track. Plain Jane, 91% tip, bitch. Just delicious, gorgeous. I have no notes, bitch. It's so beautiful. The fact that Plain is like drama on TV and all that and everyone's hating her and she's kind of a bitch to Amanda, like, oh, especially congratulations, Amanda. She came out as trans. It's public knowledge. I'm not outing her. She posted it the other day and it makes all of this even more worse that Plain Jane keeps coming for her. So like, leave the girl alone. The fact that Plain can be so nasty on TV but serves it and you can't clock her, like, that's a true fucking villain because this bitch is giving, you can't touch me, bitch, so I'm gonna talk my shit. Which I love. I live for the drama. Okay, we're gonna move on, baby. 9% quit. Honey, we can't touch it. It's gorgeous. I think people just don't like her, so let's...
I understand.
Ooh, someone who titted this is one of my personal favorite daddies, Cheyenne Jackson, honey. Oh my God. I love Cheyenne Jackson so much, you guys. You have no idea. When I was in college, he was like my Broadway icon. Like, if there was a career I wanted to follow, it was Cheyenne Jackson's. Like, he's just so talented. He's so sexy. I don't know if you ever seen him in Xanadu. He used to wear those short shorts, bitch. I used to jerk off to, oh my God, all the time. But like, so before Drag Race, I used to work at this gym and I used to make protein shakes, and Cheyenne used to go to this gym and I would make him protein shakes and I'd always be like, here you go. And then one time I had like eyeliner like left over from a gig or something and he was like, what's that? And I was like, oh, I'm a drag queen. And he was like, oh, that's great. And then he would just be so kind and so nice to me ever since. And then, you know, he would always like every season would be like, did you get on? Did you get on? And I'd be like, no, not yet. No, not yet. And then when I got on 15, he messaged me and said, I heard through the grapevine. And he's like, just been such a beautiful cheerleader to me. And just, it's so funny how like, you know, when there's people you look up to when you're younger and then you finally meet them and they turn out to be amazing. Like, that's such a good feeling. Cause you know, a lot of times they say don't meet your heroes and like, because they're assholes. You know, but not Cheyenne. He's just so beautiful. I love him and his husband and his little babies. So Plain Jane, you got a tip from Cheyenne Jackson, baby. That's sickening, bitch. Okay. Now, Saphira, honey, she got 89% tit and 11% quit. When she came around the corner, baby, I said, a drag queen? Literally, it's giving drag. This is drag to me. Drag in the, like, Merriam-Webster... Drag in the Merriam-Webster sense. Merriam-Webster's? Marianne... Can you help me?
Merriam-Webster.
Miriam? What the fuck kind of name is Miriam? Merriam-Webster?
Merriam-Webster.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Saphira's giving me Merriam-Webster. Okay. Saphira's giving me drag in the Merriam-Webster sense, bitch. Like, dictionary, drag, bitch, this is fucking drag. But, like, the most elevated, gorgeous version of it ever, bitch. It is so sickening. All of these is it pheasant or peasant? I think pheasant sounds more,
Pheasant is a bird.
Yes, a peasant feather.
A peasant is a person.
So peasant's not a pheasant.
Correct.
These pheasant feathers are sickening, bitch. It's just so rich, bitch. I live. And then she took it off and it was given like this little disco number underneath. I mean, it's gorgeous. What can I say? I want to recreate this look just so I have it as like a twirling look at the clubs. You know what I mean? So can't knock this. The hair was just, wow. It was just so drag. Saphira keeps eating the girls and I live for it, bitch. So let's keep going.
I understand.
say their names. Ooh, Lux Noir London, our fashion queen of my season, titted this, and I agree. BOOTZ. I'm the kind of bitch to let it all hang out. I'm the kind of bitch to let it all hang out. All right, Mirage. Now, Mirage got the same score as Saphira, 89% tit and 11% quit. They had a tie, baby. And you know, both of these looks together, put it in a museum. Like, I think these were both so gorgeous. Mirage's look, I loved it. I think I saw some people with some comments about it, but like, I really love this look. And when she did the lip sync and she twirled and all of those things went around, oh, my titties. My S-titties, bitch, I couldn't handle it. It was just so beautiful. This bitch knows how to walk. She knows how to dance. She knows how to move and use her body and sell a garment, bitch, at the end of the day. Because this was like, this was so beautiful. It was gorgeous. Was she wearing titties? If she wasn't wearing titties, I would quit this because of that. No, secret hater. But if she's not wearing titties, huh? Give us a little bit of tit, bitch. I wish she had a titty with this. Other than that, oh, they were kind of reading her for her hair. She said it wasn't of the time. It wasn't 60s enough. Was that 60s or 70s? I think this was a 70s look, right? Disco? Because Cher had the part in the middle. Look, just fucking copy the hair. That's what I do with Beyonce, bitch. I just copy Beyonce's hair on my Beyonce runway. I was like, I don't want to try to do nothing new. My mom used to say something, no invent this, no invent this. And like whenever I'd be running around trying to come up with ideas, she'd be like, bitch, don't invent nothing. Leave it alone. Don't try nothing new because you're going to hurt yourself. No invent this, bitch.
I understand.
Ooh, Jax gave this a tit, honey. My little flippin' bunny Jaxie Poo. Ooh, now we have Plasma with 87% tit and 13% quit. Now, Plasma looks delicious. I think Plasma should have had 90% or higher, to be honest. I think she looks really good. I can't clock this bitch. I think this is the best she's looked all season, personally, for me. Even her makeup, I think, is like... Because where I kind of lose it on her sometimes is her makeup and the way she does her, like, eyebrow shape. This is just not for me. But I think this is gorgeous. I can't knock it, bitch. I think she ate. She won the challenge. And, like, she did great. She did great. But, like, I don't know. I thought the whole episode was kind of like a snore to me. Like, the whole SNL thing. It's just like, I don't know. Like, a lot of girls don't train in improv. You know what I mean? Like, these girls are just thrown to the wind and have to make something work. Rue said in the beginning in the workroom that he's looking for iconic characters come out of this. And when I think of iconic, like, SNL characters, I think of the, look at me. Remember him? Or, like, remember Mad TV, Miss Swan? Like, you looking like a man. Like, that is iconic characters. I think that is... Rue said that in the workroom, so I was like, is that what you were looking for, this challenge? Because if that's the case, what characters? I mean, the Brick had the most potential, but I didn't think the Brick was that great. Honestly, I think it could have been so much better. Everyone's like, oh, Q got robbed, but I think the Brick was like, it was meant for me. So I think the Brick could have been an iconic moment. The way that Kamora Hall's tree, like, I mean, that's the thing. You see another example of someone who's just not good at improv or line readings, but it became iconic because she was like, it was so bad it was good. Or like, Dahlia Sin's broccoli. Like, there are always these characters and these skit things that become iconic. I don't think this Brick was going to be an iconic moment for her, to be honest. But, I mean, I think it's showing, too, that Q's not, like, the best performer, but she is an amazing drag queen with her fashions and design. So, like, I don't know. Plasma's Barbara. We got to give it to her. That bitch did that thing. But also, I think Bob was saying it. We need new writers for these skits. Like, they're so dated. And it's like... Bitch, the generations that's watching this show are not watching Sunning and Cher. You know what I mean? It's like, do we shift with the time? I mean, I was just talking about the old gays giving us generational knowledge, so maybe it's necessary that we keep it. Fuck my drag. Let's move on. You see how I go on rants and then I contradict myself, so then I just give up because I'm like, what's the point of saying anything?
Right, but that is kind of funny.
I know, but like, it's just because I'm a Libra and I don't want anyone to be mad at me, but I want to have an opinion, but I also see both sides, so I don't know. Oh, that's from Mad TV too.
Yeah, you're talking about Stewart.
Yes, Stewart!
Yeah.
See, Mad TV is so much better than SNL. I can't stand SNL. Actually, I have a friend who writes on SNL, Jimmy Fowley. I hope he gets to the front of the camera soon. But so I love SNL for that reason. He's living his dreams. But Mad TV was just so much better. Who was writing Mad TV skits? Like, they need to get them in the writing room, bitch.
I understand.
Malaysia, baby doll, Fox. gave Plasma a tit this week. Now we have Morphine with 83% tit and a 17% quit. Bitch, she looks gorgeous Latina. Here is an example of someone who like changed the hair. Did she change the hair? Not really. I mean, the hair has her hair has more of like the little chola bang all the way around type tease, but like, I think Morphine looks so gorgeous here, and it's giving so Latina with the updo. And maybe that's what Cher was going for, because, you know, she was doing all the different cultures back in the day. So maybe she was trying to give the Latina Selena fantasy, bitch. But she just looks gorgeous. And I love that Morphine's first thing she says, like, oh, I'm not wearing pads and, like, my coochie's out. Bitch, you better have your coochie out on Drag Race, honey. It just looks so good. I thought she looked so gorgeous. It's giving mug always with her. And, like, the hair, I said, is just giving. But also, this is another example of, like, I think all the girls this season are, like, killing the hair game for the most part. Like, their hair is more drag, more gorgeous than the photo. So, like, tits all around, baby. I got no notes for Miss Morphine. 83%, she got a B-, so we're moving forward.
I understand.
Ooh, we have La Ganja Stranja gave Morphine a tit this week, bitch. Yes, Miss Ganges. All right, now we have Megami with a 70% tit and a 30% quit. Now, bitch, why does she have 70%? It's because she's... I think that's the only reason why she's getting any quits. Because this is almost an exact replica. I think she looks so good. It's giving turn back time, bitch. And I don't know. I think she looks amazing. I don't think this deserved any quits for the most part. It could have been up there. I just think maybe because, like, the look called for a leather jacket. Maybe the leather jacket could have been more draggy or bigger structured compared to the other looks, like say a Mirage or Saphira. Like, those are giving elegance and like iconicness, but this is an iconic Cher look. So like, I think she did great in this. I think her body's giving, her hips look delicious and thick and juicy, and her hair matches. So it's like, I think the proportions were right. I think it was giving, maybe I would probably say, okay, maybe the leather jacket could have been a little more grand if we want to critique it, but like, I think she completed the assignment. She looks like Cher. A lot of drag queens, if you go to like drag bars anywhere, there's an old drag queen that she has this look. There's the turn back time Cher moment, and they all have this look. And Megami's version of this looks really, really gorgeous and really, really good. And I have a note about this from Maya Iman's look, which we'll get into that when we get to her, because I think this bitch ate. I think she gave. So let's keep going. We have Miss Luna Dubois, who gave us a little titty tit. Now we have a mandatory meeting with a 66% tit and a 30%... Now we have a mandatory meeting. She has a 66% tit and a 34% quit, honey. She's giving D+. So she picked a Cher doll, which the outfit on the doll is so cute. But, I don't know, I think it was the tulle boa that took me out. And I heard some people say, oh, the tulle boa didn't really bother me. It bothered me. I have a tulle reveal coat that I made that looks like that. And I hate it, but it's effective. It gets the job done. So I think that's what this did. It got the job done. And like, I don't know, everyone's like, oh, she's giving Selena, she's giving Selena, she's giving Selena. Like, sure, I don't want to give it to her. I don't want to give her the Selena reference, girl. The way that those things were going, it was like a cross X, and Selena's crosses at the neck here and comes down. So it was it's not, I can see how y'all think it's the same, but it's not. Hers definitely go out across the back here, and Selena's goes around the neck. You know I'm gonna be picky, bitch, when it's the white girl wearing the Selena look, okay? Or everyone wants to call her Latina all of a sudden. So anyways, y'all fucking shady, bitch. Let me just say that. Y'all love to try to remove my Latina card and say, oh, she's not Latina. We don't claim her. Bitch, fuck y'all. Y'all want to come over here and claim her as Latina? Suck my pussy, bitch. I told you my secret hater is coming out this week. I don't know what it is. I think it's the Nicki Minaj delusion. Like, I'm have some of that today. Okay, anyways. Let's talk about the good things. Let's go. I do think this fabric is gorgeous. I like that she could have went with like what the doll was wearing, which was a more liquidy, like just spandex kind of vibe. But I think the sequin was a really nice choice. But yeah, we all see that the construction of this is a little wonky, and like, I don't know, maybe the hair took me out a little bit. I don't know. But whatever, it is what it is. I think she looks gorgeous. Another example of like using her real torso and then like having the hips was great. I thought her body looked sickening. And it was just this tulle thing. I heard someone say it should have been like ostrich feathers, but ostrich feathers, oh my God, you guys, ostrich feathers are so expensive. Just so y'all at home know who don't purchase ostrich feathers, a yard of ostrich feather, like, wait, where's my other hand? Oh, like about this big can cost like $14. Like, so like to make a whole boa of that, bitch, I've seen ostrich boas that are about $30 to $80. So, and like not a boa like that, like 1 yard of just like a string of ostrich feathers. It's just, it adds up. It's expensive. It's not easy. So a lot of y'all who like love to read the girls like, oh, for chicken feathers this, or where are the ostrich feathers? Like ostrich feathers are expensive as fuck. So like, don't ever try to come for a girl being like, she should have had ostrich feathers. Girl, you got ostrich feather money, bitch, because ostriches don't live here. I ain't never seen an ostrich in LA. So I don't know. They have to import that shit from the ostrich farm, honey, okay? So don't come for the girls. And that's why it is a flex when a girl wants to be like, this is all ostrich feathers. It is a flex because it's showing, bitch, she got money to pay for all that ostrich. So that's what the girls mean when they say, oh, I got ostrich feather this, ostrich feather that. It's expensive, bitch. So when a girl don't got ostrich feathers, just know we running on a budget, all right?
I understand.
So we have Fruity Trebles who titted this, honey. Yes, Fruity Trebles, if y'all don't know, I love him. It's Deshaun. They're a DJ and they make remixes of music, and they're a dancer. They're a fierce-ass dancer. They dance with every single celebrity you can name, bitch. Like, I love Deshaun. I used to watch him from a distance back in the day when I was a dancer. He used to be like one of the it dancer boys. So I'd always see him like at the gigs and auditions and shit. And I'd be like, ooh. And now he is the one who made the Beyonce, Madonna, Break My Soul remix. That was him. He made that remix. So, bitch, I love to see us moving up in the world. I love when I see people I would like hustle alongside of and we didn't know each other, and I just see them winning. Like, it's just such a beautiful feeling to know that we are out here, you know, getting our bag, handling our shit, and making it happen. It just feels so good. Shout out to you, Fruity Trebles. I love you, Papi. Thank you for supporting the titties. He be making me mixes sometimes. I'll be like, girl, can you do this, and this for me? And he'll get it together in a day. So I love Fruity Trebles. If y'all need a DJ, and I don't know if he's in Portland now, or if y'all need mixes, reach out. He'll handle that for you, baby. You better run him his coin because he's Beyonce certified, okay? Moving on. Now we have your favorite, honey. Miss Dawn is at 41% tit and a 59% quit. Woo! We've gone down the 50% mark. We're in the quit territory now, baby. She did this like 70s mod fur coat situation, and she chose these colors because the photo was black and white. So she's like, oh, let me do orange and blue, which on the runway it looked more red and blue. So it was giving very much those you know, those popsicles from 4th of July. It was giving very that, bitch. And then she took it off, and I can't get over when I heard Bob say that she revealed into a white jumpsuit, and like she should have kept the coat on because it was more exciting than just the white jumpsuit by itself. After Bob said that, I was like, oh, it is, huh? Is this golden boot worthy? You know, I think this possibly could be golden boot worthy. I don't think it compares to Mother Earth or to Mandatory's alien look, but she could be in the running, to be quite honest. I don't know. I'll put a poll later and see if where we land on maybe this look in particular, because it's kind of funny. Maybe it's not iconic enough. I don't think if we look back at that episode, we remember this look. So maybe not. Let's keep going. Ooh, we have Ashley Madison, my girl from down under, baby Jesus. Now we have Geneva with 27% tit and 73% quit. Now, this look, I am not mad that she chose this look. I actually think this is a fun look. I think, again, it looks like, I mean, I can't tell from the photo, but like, had this been ostrich feathers on her arms, it would have been sickening. It would have been more like, more glamorous. But it really, at the end of the day, comes down to, I think, the waist cutout. This goes back to what I was talking about with the natural body, right? Like, I think she has some kind of a waist trainer on. I think the problem with this is there's not enough cinch at her waist. And I think where the mesh, like, nude section starts is a little too high. Maybe if it was more like of a design going down, because we can't see what it looks like from the photo of Cher's version. So she really could have done anything if we didn't have that photo. So I think that's where this kind of went for the chop area. And of course, I don't think the feathers on the hat was enough feathers. I mean, if you look at Q's headdress, if you look at Saphira's headdress, bitch, those are headdresses with Feathers. Feathers! So, like, we wanted more feathers. Like, I'm sure she walked into the workroom and she put her shit on and looked over at Q and said, fuck. It'd be like that at Drag Race. You know what I mean? All the girls start whipping out all their outfits and you're like, oh my God. Irene and Poppy did that. When we all met up and went to the workroom, Irene and Poppy just started taking out all these expensive ass garments and like, you know, like flashing their peacock at us. And I was just like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, okay, you got money, white people, work. Like, calm down. It was given very that. So I can understand maybe Geneva, it's hard to get these outfits, y'all. Like, it was probably very much like, fuck, this is what I got. This is what it's gonna be. So I get it, girl. Is this golden boot worthy? I don't think it is. Because, like, she could still wear this at the club and we would accept it regardless. We'd be like, oh my God, that's the look, work. But we wouldn't be like, oh, that's that ugly, horrible look that needs the golden boot. Like, no, it's not that iconic enough. You know what I mean? So sorry, Geneva, but we're gonna keep moving. Someone who quitted this, was Anitra. Okay, you know, because this look is giving very Vegas showgirl, and our Vegas girl would know what a showgirl should look like. And she said this was not it, so she gotta quit, honey. Oh my God, quack, quack, honey. Now, we have Maya, honey, with not a horrible quit. So the fact that we are in the 20% and she only got 80% quit, that's not bad. I don't think this look is completely horrible, to be honest. Like, the bodysuit is fine. Like, it's a fine bodysuit. It's a fine thing. What fucked this up for everybody was the fact that she had to use the press tour for burlesque photo. That, Bob said it on their podcast with Mistress, that would just sent her. It made me giggle so hard when Bob pointed that out that I was like, oh my God. The fact that she used Cher from the burlesque press tour, like, that is so random. So I think let's get to the real Drag Race tea, bitch. This is what I think happened. So what happens with these challenges, right? With the Night of the Thousands, it's the same thing as last week's episode where I talked about the Getty image. It has to be on Getty Images. If it's not on Getty Images, you can't do the look because they can't use the photo for the side-by-side. I think what happens is once you claim a look, it's first come, first serve, right? So like during our Beyonce, I wanted to do this look and I said, can I do this? And they said, sorry, a girl has already claimed it. So you can't do it. You have to pick another option. I think that maybe she was trying to do the turn back time look, but they said, sorry, Megami already claimed it. So she was like, well, bitch, this is the only Cher outfit I have. I don't have time to make another one. And I think that we learned too, Baby Doll Fox said that Maya, a lot of her looks, the designer canceled on her like the day she had to leave. So he just didn't make anything. So she had to pull from her closet. So I could see her being like, well, this is turn back time. What look looks like this? So I can just use this for the runway. And I think the photo she found was Cher at the burlesque press tour, bitch. I say props to Maya for making it fucking work. She found a photo that kind of fit, that wasn't turn back time, but was something. So, you know, if she had the turn back time side-by-side photo, I don't think this would be getting a quit as much. Yes, it's not as exciting. Sure, maybe it'd be a little quit territory, but I don't think we would read it as much. I think it was really the side-by-side photo choice that fucked her for this at the end of the day. And did she do bad in the challenge? Like, I don't think this challenge was not a good challenge. I don't know. Did she deserve to be in the bottom? Or she wasn't in the bottom. She was in the top. Oh, maybe she did deserve to be in the bottom. And not Mirage. Oh, was that the conversation y'all were saying? Oh my God, interesting. I think they're trying to save Maya because she's going to be giving us the tricks and the flips. I don't think they want to give it to us too soon. And I'm great. Like, that really sent Rue. So Rue was like, bitch, you win in my book. Because, of course, at the end of the day, this is all about entertaining Rue. If you entertain Rue, bitch, you're staying for another week. And I understand that. So let's keep pushing. Ooh, Aura Mayari, our moon goddess, gave this a quit. Aura Mayari said, sorry, Maya, not today. You have to turn back time and pick a different outfit. That's what Aura Mayari said, okay? All right, bitch, so that is tit or quit. We quitted, and Maya had the worst quit of the week, which would put her in the running for the golden boot, but I don't think this is very exciting to be golden boot worthy. I don't know. What do y'all think? I definitely think last week's Plasma, Tweedledee Tweedledum, Hershey's Mother Earth, and a mandatory meetings alien purple look definitely go down as the golden boot runners for me at this moment. And then we have Megami coming in fourth with the eye reveal. But from this runway, I didn't think they were all that horrible. I think Geneva was probably like, oh, it was just so, oh, dang. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't want to give anyone a quit or a boot, but like, I think that was probably the closest in the running for a golden boot at this point, but I don't think a golden boot is going to go to this episode this week. The girls are really bringing it, honey. The fashions are giving. The girls are really out here giving us runways this season. So it's really exciting to watch after being on the season and feeling so crazy about runway looks and stuff. To sit here and like get to review these girls' looks is very exciting because it's like, bitch, I'm the last person who gets to have an opinion about this shit. But here we are talking and having a conversation. So I'll see you on my Instagram story on Sunday to play Tit or Quit as we find the next bitch who's going to win this golden boot, honey. Ooh, but now it's time, girl. It's time to introduce the Golden Chancla. The Golden Chancla is my little award that I'm creating this season. Here's what it's going to go to. So, if you don't know, the chancla is a Latin household staple. Yes, so what happens is the chancla is what your mom used to beat you with. You know, when you're acting up, you're being a bad little kid, you break something in the living room, you spill your fucking cereal on the floor, bitch, your mom will bend over, grab her chancla, wind up, and chancla! Pow! Right in your fucking head from across the kitchen, bitch. You know, in order to bring back power to this, I want to give the golden chancla to the best ass whooper. Yes, the lip sync assassin of the season is going to get the golden chancla. That's what I want to award it to. We're taking back the power. We're saying, bitch, I fucking whooped all these bitches' asses. I get the golden chancla. As someone on my season who had to lip sync about 32 times, y'all, listen, Anitra is no doubt a lip sync assassin of my season. Everyone says that. No one wants to give me flowers for being a lip sync assassin. I personally claim that I'm a lip sync assassin. I had to fight 5 different bitches. Even though Lucy was chosen for the final lip sync, the running up that hill one with the gloves, I do not think I lost that lip sync. I don't think there was any losing that happened. So I'm not going to say I lost, bitch. I got sent home, not because of the lip sync. It's because RuPaul said herself, we need to send someone home. It's what I'm doing this season. Someone has to go home. Sorry, it's you, bitch. But you're not important to us for the top 3. Anyways, so I had to lip sync, and give me my flowers or not, bitch. I know I had to lip sync 5 different genres of songs on top of that, okay? I did Lil Nas X, bitch. Like, what the fuck song was that for drag queens? Like, shut the fuck up. I never want to hear anyone say shit, bitch. I do Running Up That Hill. I had to give Single Ladies where I get choreography, bitch. There was Queen, which was very drag queen, drag performance song. And then I had my last one was what? Oh, it's all coming back to me now. Iconic, bitch. You can't fucking read me. I slayed those lip syncs. I don't care what no one says. So I think I am qualified to give out the golden chancla for the best performance, the best lip sync of the season. Between these lip syncs, these bottom 2 lip syncs, I'm not going to count the first 2 lip syncs because of this season, for season 16, because those were winners and there was no stakes really for them. I mean, they won the immunity, whatever. They won money. Whatever. They're not at the bottom fighting for their life. And to be honest, those lip syncs weren't really giving anyways. It was what? Plain Jane and Geneva, and then Saphira and Q. Yeah, chop. None of them are getting golden boot for those lip syncs. So let's just fuck those lip syncs all together. We're going to talk about the bottom 2. If there's 2 bitches in the bottom 2, or if there's a Lollapalooza. I think a Lollapalooza counts to be in the running for the golden chancla, bitch. If you're whooping these bitches' asses in the lip syncs, you will win a golden boot. So, why not award the best lip syncer of the season, the golden chancla, bitch? Let's do it, baby. So, this week we had Mirage and we had Geneva for the Dark Lady lip sync by Cher. Now, this lip sync was rough because Mirage didn't know her words. But Mirage ate that shit, bitch. I don't care. Like I said, when she did the spin and the things went like this, bitch, it was giving. She didn't know her words. So for that, it's a chop, and she went home because of it. Unfortunately, I know we're all so sad, but no hate for Geneva, y'all. I love you, Geneva. I don't think she really gave that much in this lip sync either, to be honest. She did a split, which is fine, but like not every lip sync calls for a split, you guys. You have to really give it at a time when it's effective. It helps further the plot of the moment, of the energy in the room. Like, I don't know if that split was called for in this lip sync. I don't know. I would love to see Detox do this song. I would love to see, who else? Dark Lady. I would love to see like ooh, Roxy Andrews do this song, or yeah, they would fucking sell this shit. I would really love to see them do this song, but I don't think either of them are getting the golden chancla for this lip sync, so we're gonna hold it, see who's in the bottom next week, and maybe get the roster going for the golden chancla, honey. It's so exciting. And guess what? I talked to my management today. I might be making golden chanclas to sell at DragCon, so get ready, bitch. You can get your very own golden chancla. Because I'm working on my DragCon booth right now, and everything. I'm getting prepared for it. So, golden chancla, honey. Say their names. We've said their names this week. Go pre-save my new single, BOOTZ, coming out February 16th, bitch. Go vote for me for the Queer Tees at queertee.com/queertees. Vote for Salina EsTitties. We got to vote until the end of the month, bitch, so I can win that award. Like I said, it's a popularity contest, bitch. Show me I'm popular. I know you're watching this, honey. I see the numbers. So, also, go and subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel because, like I said, if I get to 25,000 subscribers, I will spill some Drag Race tea y'all have never heard of from my season. And if I can get to 50,000 subscribers, bitch, I will wear that fucking metallic metal sign look for the final episode as I award the Golden Boot. If I don't get 50,000 subscribers, bitch, I'm not putting that shit on, okay? Like I said, this is for fun and for free. This is so we can kiki, bitch, have a moment together, talk the real shit, and yeah, let's get to 50,000 subscribers. We're moving up. I only had 12,000 subscribers when we started. I'm almost at 15, which is super cute to see, and I love it. And look, I know I'm not like these other bitches, okay? I know I'm not giving drama the way y'all wish y'all had the messy drama, bitch. This is not what this is about. This is about us kicking and having a good time, talking our shit about this shit for real, and just connecting. So, thank you for supporting the titties. I love you, my itty bitty S-Titty committee, and I will see you next week on Tit or Quit, the road to the Golden Boot. BOOTZ.